Hello, I'm Ewan Tyndall, and today we're at Kames Motorsport Complex for the third round of the Lawrence of Kemnay Junior 1000 Ecosse Challenge. The sun's out, so hopefully it's a good day, and watch the battle unfold.
9 crews lined up to take on the 5-star junior rally. Glorious weather conditions greeting them for the 14 stages.
Just run towards me. Right? Anybody? Right. 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Broken from the start.
Grabbing the early lead, it was our intro man, Ewan Tyndall. Fastest on all the morning stages, the Newcastle driver heads into the lunch break with 5 seconds in hand over second place. In chasing him down, Johnny Mackay's Alto has been equally consistent. Second fastest on every stage sees him second overall at the lunchtime halt.
If you take car 999 Alice,
Winner in Arbroath, Jude McDonald equalled the Alto on the first 4 tests. Then things started to unravel. Brake problems pegging his Citigo back to 3 seconds off the Suzuki by lunchtime. Let's learn a bit more about the man in the Skoda.
Unpredictable.
The Inverness-based 15-year-old is the quiet man of the Ecosse Challenge and much prefers to let his driving do the talking. After 2 seasons in a Micra, Jude has introduced the Skoda Citigo to Scotland this year. The championship win very much the target.
Thought we'd better step up the game this year with the car and myself as well. So I'm going for the championship hopefully this year. So
when he's not in the driving seat, Jude can usually be found underneath the car, armed with a spanner.
yeah, me and my dad built it from scratch, a bare Citigo. So both of us worked away on it. And my dad's offshore, I would work away, and I'm in school. It's his job. So.
With an Escort in the garage back home to work on, he seems destined for rear-wheel drive in the future.
Yeah, it's my favourite car of all, so we'll see. Very expensive as well to be competitive in one of them. So.
You can have a bit of fun though without going too stupid with them. Rear-wheel drive, is that something that appeals to you?
Yeah, flat out sideways, that's what you need to be.
Being an Escort man, it's not surprising who he mentions first when asked about motorsport heroes.
I quite like Ari Vatanen, again flat out sideways with an Escort, but currently, I mean, I have respect for Elvin Evans, but he's lost out in Argentina there, but I like the Thierry Neuville and Hyundai combinations, probably up there with my favourite just now.
With a win already this year, Jude is definitely a threat for the title. Back to the action now with Lewis Winder, the Igo driver setting a steady pace early on, 7th after 2 stages. But then it starts to pay off. He's up to 4th by the lunch break. And it's a similar story for Alice Patterson, staying out of trouble to hold a fantastic 5th place at the halfway mark.
The beauty of the Junior 1000 Rally Championship, it's not just like these are 50 quid.
Things are about to go wrong for Andrew Blackwood.
This is something for everybody. This is for the elite drivers. Well, it can be, yes. This is an actual MSA course leading to hoping people become professional.
A drive shaft letting go on the exit of the hairpin gave him a stage maximum and dropped him to 6th. And he's not the only victim of this loop of stages. This event saw Amy McCubbin debuting her new Skoda Citigo. If you get the chance to check this car out, please do. It's a work of art.
It wasn't finished until like 2 nights ago.
I heard that.
In fact, no, it didn't run till 2 o'clock this morning, so we're here.
Amy is known for pushing the limits, and the new car hasn't changed that plan. On SS5, she got her first warning. On her second run, however, co-driver Brian admitting to a mix-up on his end which caused the bump, but this didn't put Amy off at all, and she was right back at it. The car thankfully only cosmetically damaged, and she's 7th at the lunch break.
I see Amy McCubbin back at the circuit, so obviously it was purely pride.
Sitting 4th after 4 stages, Lewis Haning's luck deserted him once again in SS5, another victim of a broken drive shaft, dropping him to 8th. And the carnage wasn't over there. Peter Beaton was out in the ex-Josh Mackerlane 107 for the first time, and he was another to suffer in the drive shaft lottery at the exact same place as Haning. In fact, that's Lewis checking out Peter's car.
Yeah, really pleased with the morning. Obviously we weren't here testing yesterday, so we're a little bit disadvantage, but we came out the blocks really quick this morning. We set a few fastest times and we're leading, so really happy with that.
Yeah, you will be happy. Really neat out there, and obviously around the book games, that's important.
Yeah, there's no room for error around here, especially when the times are so close together, so we'll have to keep this going.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, everything seems to go well. Yeah, no complaints.
No handbrake though, I'm disappointed at that.
Yeah, it's fairly rubbish in this car. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, it's going pretty well, yeah, and I feel like I'm getting the most I can out of it, so happy.
Not been our day again, but just have to persevere with it and just take what we can from games again. So.
Having some issues with the car this morning?
Yeah, the car was still set up for our broth, so I was skipping about this morning, lost a fair bit of time, and now the brakes are locking up all the time again, so just have to persevere and see what we can do.
Out for the second half of the day, and the time lost with the broken drive shaft was too much for Beaton to overcome. Despite trying exceptionally hard, still he was happy to report that the new car is much more to his liking than the Citroen he campaigned before.
Concentrate. Well done, that man.
And setting top 4 times for the remaining stages, Lewis Haning was in much the same boat as Peter. 8th at the finish didn't really reflect his pace. Another driver in that club was Amy McCubbin, still 7th overall and all important mileage in the new car. But least affected by the mechanical maladies, Andrew Blackwood took a solid 6th at the finish. Staying out of trouble, Alice Patterson took her best result in the championship so far in 5th. Alice enjoying swapping times with McCubbin all day. Consistency was also the game for Lewis Winder. Lewis always goes well at games and was rewarded with a good 4th place in his IGO.
Another one following Peter's lead.
Hamstrung by those brake problems, it was a case of damage limitation for Jim McDonald in the Green Citigo. 3rd place was another good points haul for the Inverness driver.
Yeah, it's a great result. Like you say, we've had a few difficulties along the way, but we'll take the points. It's good points for us. So.
Yeah, the car's been very difficult. I mean, you had the brake issue, really couldn't do anything about all day.
No, I was losing us a second or two a stage, but just have to deal with it and keep going. But like you say, 3rd, good points for the season. So.
Aye, yeah, we made the best of a bad situation. We got a good result at the end. We got points for the championship, so that's all we came to do. So, job well done.
At the front, Mackay grabbed a second off of Tyndall on the 7th stage, then they equalled each other on the next 5 to still be only 4 seconds apart with 2 stages to go.
Obviously it's close, isn't it? You know, we've all both been pushing hard all day, and the times have been really close, and it's going to be a good battle.
So it's nip and tuck all the way, as you would expect at Kames.
Yeah, and just don't know what to do now. It'll be difficult to make up, 4 or 5 seconds that I'll need, but I don't think it'll happen.
This is how junior rallying should be. 1 litre cars, everyone's the same, and they're fighting for seconds at the end of the day.
In the end, Johnny decided to play it safe, although you wouldn't think it, knowing that Kames is infamous for late drama, the Suzuki driver settling for 2nd overall.
Yeah, things can go badly wrong at Kames if you push too hard in the last stages, so we just took it easy.
Gordon, how do you think he handled the pressure? Because it's something he's not used to, having a fight, go for the win.
It's been good. Said earlier on, he's had his sensible head on all day, so none of the antics that sometimes Johnny's been known to get up to at Kames here. No, sensible drive all day, and basically hasn't put a wheel wrong, so deserves his 2nd place.
But keeping his head, Ewan Tyndall made sure he made no mistakes on the last 2 stages to take his 2nd Scottish win of the season in the 107.
Well, it's been a great day, you know, I've had a great battle with Johnny all day and Jude. You know, the times have been really close, and I'm glad we came out on top of the battle.
Yeah, I mean, you never put a foot wrong, but I mean, you get kind of used to leading from the front, Ewan.
Yeah, I find it easier and easier every time I'm there, and managing to keep my head at the minute and delivering the results.
Paul, it didn't look like he put a wheel wrong all day.
We weren't 100% perfect, but we weren't far away. So we had a real good run, but it's a tricky venue, you know, and you can easily lose time, and it's not easy to make time. So you just got to be consistent all day, and with that, we were pretty consistent all day, and that's where you get your result from.
Should all. How did we get to the new year already?